Howdy guys, it's Silent09, and once again we are back with more Pokemon Puzzle League. And we are ready to continue the Special Puzzle Edition! Mwahahaha! No, seriously though, these puzzles are real beasts, so I'm gonna take these video by video. And yeah, so let's go ahead and just stop talking and get underway. Here we go. As you can see, we completed Class 1, 2, and 3 from the last videos, of course, and we unlocked Special Puzzle. These puzzles involve a bit more like, how would you put it, elaborate thinking. They involve more sequential order. Basically, there's a lot more multi-step tasks to complete, so here we go. Let's get these puzzles underway. Richie's Class Special Puzzle number 1. Let's do this, guys. Alright, yeah, I'm excited. Alrighty, right here, this one, you can already see there's 5 yellow blocks. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We has a problem with that. So we need to figure out how to match all those. And as I remember, just a brief review, there are 5 ways you can match 5 of a kind. Vertically, horizontally, T-shaped, or L-shaped. In this case, we're going to do the L-shape. Yeah! And spell ill. L, man.
Keep it up.
Alright, let's keep this going. Let's keep the victory train going, because these are really easy to mess up, honestly. No matter how many times I practice these, I mess these up somehow. Alright, this one's another one of those. You see 5 purple blocks here. We need to match all 5 of them, but this time, instead of doing an L shape, we're going to do a T shape. So we're going to pull that purple block that way, and then we're going to drop this red block down here, and the chain train has begun. Oh yeah! Something different I should probably mention. This time in the description, you know how I usually have I have a nice neat step 1, step 2, step 3, and all that fun jazz. I'm not going to do that this time. Instead, I'm just going to have a link to each, the time slot of each puzzle, because I think that would be a bit more efficient than me having all the puzzles, as many puzzles as I can put in with all their steps in the description, and then putting comments for the rest of them. Because I found out that there is a limit on the number of characters you can have in this description box. Yeah, leave it to me. I'm the only guy who would probably find that out, because I can type a freaking wall of text. I mean, I could type about a fly on a wall and make it either really boring or mildly entertaining. I don't know. Whichever way you would look at it. So, we're cruising along nicely here, actually. I'm sorry I'm not explaining as much. I'm just I'm focusing more than I am working on explaining, but I should do that a little more. Alright, excuse me, sorry. This one you can definitely see another problem. 5 green blocks once again. And, oh crap, okay. This is another way you can match the 5 of a kind. Instead of an L shape, T shape, vertically or horizontally, you can also do the cross. Make like a holy person. And crisscross applesauce it. Booyah. Oh goodness, we're on puzzle 5, and it feels like this is going to take forever. Oh well.
Way to go.
Make like a freaking party boy. Oh no. Okay, this one, if I remember correctly, I believe you have to do a bit of crisscrossing again. But what you want to do is you simply focus on the red. So you're going to come down here and pull this red over, and then match the reds up like this. One of the keys to success in these special puzzles you're going to find is you're going to look at your number of moves you have, and then go from there basically when you want to decide what you want to do for your course of action. Oh, this is a piece of cake. 1, 2, 3. Whoop-a-doodle dang. Who threw this one in here? This is a random, easy little turd. What kind of puzzle is this? It's supposed to be special, man! No, it's supposed to be super awesome special class. What is this crap? Okay. This one can be a little okay, what do I do? Well, we're gonna make winding stairs here. Boot to the, here we go. Oh yeah! That's how we do it in our town, folks. Booyah.
Yay!
Alrighty, coolness. First 8 stages down. We're doing awesome! Well, at least it feels like I am. Okay, this is a really weird kind of puzzle, because we want to actually match the cyans, but we got to do it in 2 moves. So, rather than pull this down or pull this out to match them in 1 move, we're simply going to pull this purple block over to the right one and switch the purple and cyan block here. We matched it in 2 moves and successfully cleared the entire field. By the way, sorry guys if I sound kind of nasally. My sinuses, for some reason, decided to wake up this morning, and I think it's because spring fevers finally hit me the freaking day after the last day of my spring break. It decides to hit me. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, this is actually a really mind-boggling puzzle. I spent about probably 20 minutes trying to figure this piece of garbage out. Basically, you gotta go to this bottom left-hand corner and then pull it down and let the train begin. I swear, this puzzle is like a trolling train. It trolled the crap out of me. Dang, Pichu. Sound like you're getting your freak on over there. Giggity. Anyway. Let us proceed on. Okay, this one is actually really pretty straightforward. You're going to match all the greens in a cross format, but to do that we're going to have to shift that over 1, and then pull this purple block down to match, and then away it goes! It's an arrow pointing to the right! Hoorah! Sorry, I'm just cracking my fingers and knuckles. Ugh, good lord, have mercy. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. If I remember correctly, I think we just take this red block down here, and then boom bada bing, baby. I think that was one thing about Richie's class. I don't know if it's in the other class yet. I have to look. Well, it's been a while since I've looked at him anyway, but I'm backtracking again, sorry. I noticed that there's a lot of red. They like to pair up colors a lot, and they seem to like pairing up red and yellow a lot, pretty much. So it kind of mind boggles me a little bit. So mind me if I take a moment to kind of look at stuff. For this one, is actually pretty simple. You just need to form yourself a staircase. Take the stairs. Don't take the elevator. Don't be lazy, man. So we're gonna switch to cyan and blue here. Drop the cyan. Actually, no, not that block. We're going to drop this cyan block, because that does actually make a difference. And then we're going to match the reds, and down it goes. Another thing you probably want to keep note is, not always, but a lot of the time, your solution's going to start from the bottom and work its way up. It's kind of like how you decide you want to start building a house. You start from the bottom ground and then work your way up. You don't exactly start from the top and then magically hope it stays there in midair, so... Okay, this was a prime example of considering your moves. See, you can match this in 2 moves if you pull this over once and then pull over a second time, but you're better off just trying to figure out another way to... Oh, actually, that's one of the moves, but you're better off trying to find a way to match it in 3 moves. So we're gonna do that, and do that. Yeah, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. Yeah, that's real specific. Oh, jeez. Cyan to the right, cyan to the left, and then cyan to the left again. There we go. It's a bit more specific, I suppose. IDK. Alrighty. Let me see here if I can see this correctly. I want to say that this is a staircase problem, but I could... Problem much? No. Oh no, I remember now. Okay, this is really weird, actually. Because you got two sets of the same color you're matching, but you're not actually gonna like match them in any way, shape, or form. You're just gonna simply match the blues and then drop down the same color twice. It's just, I don't know how to explain that, but it's weird to me. So,
way to go!
Yes, we are ready to rock and roll. Oh, this is a really nice prime example of one you get every so often. Whatever you do, don't move. This is a perfect spot for you to just finish the puzzle right then and there.
Keep it up.
I'ma keep it up all night long, baby. Hit me with the best shot. Let's see here. Yeah, it's like that. This is like puzzle. I think it was 9 or 8. It's a really weird one. Gosh, my voice sounds terrible tonight. I don't know what the deal is. Might be. See, it might partially be due to the fact that it's about 1 in the morning, or it might be partially due to the fact that my sinuses are like on fire tonight. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah. Who knows? I'd take some Tylenol for it, but I'm like, that's not gonna do me a whole lot of good. And if I take NyQuil, I might actually fall asleep in the middle of this recording, so I don't want to do that either. Or my speech might suddenly get slurred, so... Anyway. This one you want to focus on one set of colors, but you also want to kind of, if you're taking a moment, you're like, okay, what in the world do I do here? Count up your colors, just like you normally do. Well, you don't normally do, but that's one of the tips I think I harped on for the past few videos. If you count them all up, I believe you end up finding out that you have an uneven amount, you have an odd number amount of yellows and reds. Seeing as how there's not as many reds in the bottom as there are yellows, you probably want to see if you can find a way to match all the yellows. And since there are 5 of them, let's find a way to match them all via L shape, T shape, or vertical shape in this, or horizontal shape. In this case, L shape. Or crisscross shape, I think I said was another one. But anyway, I'm just rambling here. Going on in a big old long run-on sentence, I suppose. Excuse me a sec while I scratch my head there. That's real attractive. Scratching my brain here. This is a real head scratcher. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Ugh, my throat. Okay. Ooh, sorry. This is a really kind of... Well, it's not really, and it's not kind of. It actually is. This is a constant puzzle, and a constant puzzle is you want to keep to the same color in terms of moving things. You can move, for example, you can move these 2 blues. You have to move one to the left and to the right, or you can move these 2 cyan colors, one to the left and to the right. We're going to choose the blues just for the heck of it because it makes a bigger chain and it looks cool. It looks awesome, man. It's pure epicness.
Way to go!
Heck yeah, man. We are rocking and rolling. Booyah. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, this is a really weird one. You would think you would match the yellows and then the greens, or match the greens in a giant combo, but again, that's just that mind-like mess-up kind of thing that these puzzles do. They make you, like, mind-boggle you. They mess with your head a little bit, I guess you could say. Mind equals blown, basically, with some of these puzzles, because they're weird with the colors choice. And I think the puzzle designers purposely did that. They make it to where you have to, like, huh, what? And do a double take, you know. Sorry, I just shook my headphones. Okay. Sorry. Ugh. I'm gonna, like, pass out here in a little bit. This one is, I'm gonna say you take the reds in a crisscross manner again, but it's a little unusual, actually. First, you want to pull the red on the very bottom to the left once. And then you're going to drop this purple block down here. And you're going to switch this red and this purple. And then zip, zada, bing! Bam! Baby, just like Emerald the Chef, excuse me. Emerald Lagasse. There we go. I was trying to think of his last name. I wanted to say lasagna, but it's... I'm not in Asian humanities anymore, where everybody's name seems to be Italian or some kind of, like, pastry dish or some sort. Gosh, I still remember that class. It was crazy. Especially when it came to trying to identify all the little, like, people. Like, who painted this painting? Well, who was responsible for said type of painting? And a lot of the paintings really were... A lot of the artists' names reminded me of, like, pasta dishes like stromboli, ravioli, and I'm not saying that that's their names per se. I'm just saying a lot of them looked like that to me without even trying to pronounce it correctly, so I don't know, it was difficult. Yeah, cool story, bro. Yes! I like that. Yes! It's like really enthusiastic. That's just awesome. Shoot, I gotta stop and think about this one for a sec, because I remember this one gave me trouble. Yeah, we're gonna match the reds, actually. We're gonna do it in L shape, but instead of pulling this out and then trying to finagle this crap, you want to probably pull this red block down here, and then match an L shape, and then you'll get rid of the rest of the crap, too, so... Jeez, man, it's not crap, we're not in a toilet, you know. We're in a puzzle game, man. It's not all crap. Well, it's crap to me right now, so just, yuck. Deal with it, sir. Insert the part where I put on sunglasses. Okay, 26 and 27. They're actually pretty... They're not too bad. They're so pretty. They're shady. They kind of remind me of a puzzle, I think, back in Brock's or Lorelei's, one of the two, in the regular basic classes. You basically want to get your reds on the left and right sides of this giant box funky thing with the antenna sticking out of it. So you want to switch this green with this red, switch this red with this green, and then match your purple to switch the final red back to the left side. And then boom, bada bing. It's tea time! Spot of tea, darling! I don't know, I have no idea. I haven't had tea in a while, though. I'm kind of in the mood for it. Might actually help my throat, for all I know. Okay, this is what I was talking about. 27. It's a lot like 26. It's just you have to do it in 5 moves, so going back to that whole manipulation thing, it's a lot like math. You just kind of manipulate things the way you want them to, without actually changing the problem, and then just solving it, you know? As long as you don't change the problem, you're not breaking the rules. But if you change the problem, you're basically going to change and get a different answer, and you're not going to get the answer that you want. I know it's kind of weird the way I've explained it, but bear with me. I'm trying here. It's a little challenging. Because I'm working 2 things at once here. I'm trying to tie this in with a puzzle with math, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm doing that. That's just silly. Okay, puzzle 29. This one I always think I goof up every time, because I want to pull this red over here, pull this green down, and then match it. But if you do that, you'll end up making just a humongous mess. So rather than because what's going to happen is that yellow's going to come down, and you're going to be left with this mess right here. So instead of doing that, what you want to do is pull this green down first, then switch this red with yellow. Now that you have it underneath it, you kind of see a set of stairs going. And then zip zada bing. I don't know where the heck the Z's are coming from. I guess I'm in the mood to zing some stuff at you. Either that or I want to start singing zippity doo da, zippity day. What a wonderful feeling, wonderful day. I don't know. I don't even think that's lyrics exactly anyway. Okay. For puzzle 30, holy crap, I didn't realize how fast we went. This is actually not too bad, really. It's a lot easier than the previous puzzles, it feels like. You have basically a nice setup like that. I'll just go back to it. You look at this, and you're like, okay, what do I do? Obviously, you gotta do something with the cyan blocks, but you can't really match them directly, so your focus should probably be on mainly what's on the bottom, and that's your reds. So, obviously, the first move would be to get this red down here, at least. And then you're like, okay, well, that's cool, I can match the reds in this, but I still got 2 other moves I gotta play around with, so let me play around with it some more. If I pull this yellow over 2 times, that'll leave me with another move, 1 move left, so why don't I do something with this blue over here. If we want to get rid of all these cyan blocks, I'm going on and on here, I need to just shut up and just show you how it is, because it's better to see it than to try to explain it. I forget that sometimes, guys. I'm sorry. I get to go on and then I start sounding like Charlie Brown teacher or something, you know.
Congratulations, you did it.
Oh yeah, special teacher diploma. Cool stuff, man. Just like my friend Ashley once said. Well, thanks guys for sticking around for Puzzle University Special Edition Richie's class. Hope to see you all next time when we take on Lorelei's special class. Love y'all, don't let your tails fly up, and bye-bye now.